Hello, everyone. Welcome. I just wanted to make another quick short video going over Labster, going over the setup of MyRCC so that we are all on the same page. Some of you are already on the ball and you are basically already submitted assignments, which is great. So but I did want to just make this so that everyone is on the same page. So let me just share my screen here and we will get started. So when you log into MyRCC, Sci 104, Section 8, Biology 2, this is what you should see. So right now I am in what is called a student view. So this isn't what I personally see as your instructor, but this is what you should be seeing every time you log in. Now, you'll notice that when you log in, you'll see the latest news. You know, I haven't had any grades for you yet because I haven't graded anything. It tells you your next event. So it tells you on 129, weekly question number 1 is due. And then the next due date, um, there's no assignment, so this will never populate. Now, what you want to do is scroll down. And so what you'll normally get is you'll see we're at week 0 here. So it's 118 through 124. So that still is into this week. Now, it tells you exactly what you need to do. Course introduction. So there's no work. Watch the video. So if you open this YouTube link, you will see the sort of the course introduction video where I go through the syllabus. So that was your sort of task for this week. I'm sure you guys all did it. Now, what you can do here is click on this little thing and you can go to any week. Now, I'm just going to go to arbitrarily go to week 9. And you can see that on week 9, um, you'll see it tells you exactly what you need. So you're supposed to read chapter 33 and 43. It's about animals and invertebrates. Your weekly assignment number 6 is due. Weekly question number 7 is due. And the lab for that week will be spatial ecology. And I'll give you a link to the course Labster page. Now, you'll also see down below, you'll see the course calendar as well. And then you also see the lab resources, which is nice. So lab manual, so on and so forth. Now, I just want to let's go back to week 1. This will be our very first week. So it starts 125. So it'll start tomorrow, January 25th. I'm recording this on the 24th. Now, this is a little, just refresh this. So maybe this won't get bunched up. Perfect. You'll see that next week we're starting brand new material. So chapter 19, the evolution of populations. Your weekly question number 1 is due and weekly assignment number 1 is assigned. And so what you should be doing next week is on Friday nights, you could watch my lecture about the evolution of populations, start weekly assignment number 1. And the lab itself will be the evolution founding theories and principles. Now, this is the easy way to sort of view this. It tells you what calendar things are due, what lab is due, but you can also click directly here and view the course calendar. Now, just to make things easy for everyone, and this helps me helps me as well, I've gone through for every week and I've put a little date about what is due every Friday. So for instance, Friday, February 5th, all day, you should be introducing yourself on the MyRCC discussion board. You should be turning in weekly assignment number 1, and you should be asking weekly question number 2. And you should also be turning in, well, you don't really turn it in, but you do the lab simulation, evolution, are you related to, I forget the actual title of the lab. Now, that's the handy calendar. Now, the discussion forum, I've already gone over and sort of showed you in a previous video, I should say. But the one thing I did want to point out is this resources page. Now, if you're ever sort of like, oh, I'm kind of overwhelmed about how things are split up, I'm looking for this assignment, the course resources page is fantastic. So if you just click on resources, you don't need to worry about this little drop down menu. I don't ever use bookmarks, but you can go to handouts. And it's actually really handy. So it has week 0. So this was and this matches up onto the course syllabus. And so it tells you exactly the documents that you should be looking at for this week. So for instance, for week 0, which is the week that's ending today, the 24th, you should have reviewed the course syllabus. You can review the course learning objectives, and you can view some information about the Learning Center, which I'm actually going to open because I think it's a really important thing. So if you're ever struggling with anything in this class, obviously I'm a fantastic resource, not to pat myself on the back too hard. But there are other resources available for you at RCC, including science support, writing support, language, math and computer support, tutoring, all that fun stuff. And you could just basically go to this RCC website here, create an account, and you can sign up for free virtual tutoring. It's really convenient. It's you can see that it's Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m. So it's pretty convenient in terms of getting extra help outside of coming to me. I'm not suggesting that you have to use this, but it's definitely a great resource for yourself if you're just struggling and you don't want to reach out to me for some way. It's just a really extra thing. It's nice. It's also free. So technically you pay for it with your tuition, but that's not here nor there. So that's week one. Week 0. Then week 1, you'll see we have, this is your textbook. You should be asking your weekly question. Weekly assignment number 1 is assigned this week. Now you'll notice that if we go down to week 2, you'll see that weekly assignment number 1 is actually due. So it has all the materials that you need. So I find this page to be the easiest way to sort of navigate through the course. I know, hey, I got to start weekly assignment 1. Hey, these are the slides for this week. And here's the lab manual for this week. Now, I want to just go over how Labster works. Originally, when I sent out sort of an announcement about how to sign up for Labster, the company was supposed to be sending you all an email to register. They have subsequently changed how we register for Labster. So I just want to go over how to register for a Labster account. So I'm just going to pop this open in a new tab. And so every time, well, actually, let me just quickly go back. Anytime you want to use the Labster, you simply come to here, or you head to the syllabus, and this link will be available for you. This is the course Labster page. So if you click on this link, it'll take you only to my course for you guys. So it won't take you to anything else. And you'll notice that it's here. It's the exact same link here, and it's the exact same link here, and so on and so forth as we scroll down through the weekly information. So let's pop this open. I'm going to pop it open in an incognito tab, just because if I try to sign in on a regular tab, it'll try to pull up my faculty page. So this is what you get: Biology 2, Sci 104, Section 8. Fantastic. Now, how do I get my simulations? Well, there's a couple ways you can do this. Now, the more difficult way is by clicking biology and then just scrolling through these. So for instance, biomes, identify and create the main biomes on Earth. That's a lab for you guys. So you could scroll through. That's one way to do it. But I think the easiest way to do it is to simply search. So in this case, I'm going to search evolution, because if you go back to our course page here, you'll notice that the lab for this week is evolution, founding theories, and principles. So let's pop this back open. So I searched evolution, founding theories, and principles. So you click on this, it does its thing, and it tells you learning objectives, it tells you the techniques in the lab, it tells you about how long it's going to take, and it also gives you a handy dandy lab manual. So if you click on this lab manual, it'll pop up in a Google document, and it gives you the virtual lab manual for evolution. And there's, this is a, like a little appendix for it, or I should say a table of contents for it, but you can just scroll through, read it. It's a great way to sort of figure out what you're going to be learning in this lab. I also want to point out that I posted the lab manual right here as well to MyRCC. So there it is in 2 places for you as necessary. But in terms of that, all you need to do is click play simulation. Now, what the first thing it's going to do for you is if you're not signed into Labster, it's going to bring up the screen where it says welcome to Labster, selection option below to continue. Now, what you are going to want to do is click register. Now, it doesn't really matter what email account you use, but you want to make sure you use your full name. So don't use your nickname or don't use your other name. Whatever name you are registered with the college, use that name. So we can click register. I can put, arbitrary email. I'll use my Gmail account, and I'll set up a password. Watch, I probably already have an account into this one or something. So just create a quick account. I typed in my passwords wrong. Let's try it one more time. See if I can type. All right, one more time. All right, let's see if I can just create a quick account. There we go. So my account has been successfully created. We have sent an activation link. So you would go to the email that you signed up with, activate it, and then come back to this course page. So once you create the account, you come back here, click play simulation, type in your brand new account information, and bam, you are ready to go. And that's pretty sweet. So it's really simple to set up. I've linked some materials. So let me go back to news and announcements. So I've linked. Let me just go. I've linked these two pages here. So one, the YouTube link and the help.labster resource page. Definitely take a peek at those if you're having any problems. If you're having any problems registering, again, please let me know as soon as possible. But definitely let me know in case anything is wrong. Other than that, that's the sort of the sort of the basics. I just wanted to make again a quick video in case anyone has any questions. But please do not hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. But otherwise, I hope you guys are having a great weekend or whenever it is you are in fact watching this course or the video, and take care. Goodbye.